Are you or a loved one being bullied by a coworker? Do you have someone stalking you? Do you have a friend that you really want to scare? Congratulations, Habibi, you've reached the right place. Here at Baghdadi Co Limited, we offer great services for really cheap prices. Drop a phone number and we will give him a call reciting the Quran and screaming Arabic prayers at him, making them lose their shit. Join our satisfied customers, rated 5 stars by hundreds of customers and top wanted by the FBI. And for the next 5 callers, they will have a chance at winning a very good vest. What are you waiting for? Call us now and get your Ramadan discount.
Chafe on my shaft now because I've been beating off all goddamn day.
Welcome in to another episode of Rubberneckers, episode 85. I am one of your hosts, Angry Jamingo, and our guest tonight is Jake News from the Fartmouth Podcast. I knew I was going to fuck that up. Fartmouth Podcast, and of course, funnier than Tyler.
Yes,
Jodie.
That's me. Hey.
All right, so I hear we have a lot of new people coming here to stream snipe. Is that what's going on?
That's the latest and greatest, hottest thing, John. Everybody's doing it.
I'm going to save my thoughts on that for a little segment we have coming up a little bit later on. So I see new chat people here, so we might as well get right into it. Why does fat shit Jamingo have a 6-pack? Well, he's talking about we have the little placeholder there. And that's the joke. That's the joke. I don't have a 6-pack.
Hey, hello, Cooley. I also don't have a 6-pack. I know. It's hard to believe. I don't.
Right?
Sorry.
So, and then we have why Dad 68 says, is that Santa?
That's Santa.
He never has a goatee. Never has a goatee. He always has like a full beard.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm old. What do you want from me?
So you had a stream sniping thing, man. Like, I don't know if Jake, you're not into all this, so give me like 20 seconds and I'll fucking rip through this real quick.
Sure. It's
so, Jamingo, you are fairly familiar with the podcast wars of 2023 between WATP and Misery Loves Company and Chad Zumach and all that shit.
Yes.
Stuttering John was on Misery Loves Company on Tuesday with Carl.
Watched it with Carl. It was amazing.
It's a whole thing, John, and we thought that it couldn't get any better, right?
What?
I thought it couldn't get any better. I go, well, there you go. That's the book is complete. And today, Stuttering John was on the Sit Down Zumach podcast with Chad Zumach, and it was stream sniped by Misery Loves Company and also the Shuley Show with Carl. So it was a whole thing. Like the whole universe is imploding on itself like that goddamn Titanic sub or whatever the fuck. Just crunched it up like a beer can in 2 hours this afternoon.
Okay. So,
just like the sub.
Yeah, exactly the same thing happened. It's just
sucked.
Stuttering John has single-handedly showed up, sucked all the wind out of the fucking thing, and crunched it and walked away. Skull.
First of all, I don't understand why again, I understand John coming back and doing what he did because he did it for like, I don't know, $4,000 or something like that. That's how much.
Yeah, it was a chunk. I think $3,000 Kevin Brennan offered him.
I guess. Yeah. Okay. So, but now why? And the other thing with John is I don't think like they're all trying to lure him back because they need him. He's content, but he won't make any money.
Sure.
Nobody's going to super chat him. They'll let everybody else, I guess, not. Well, see, WATP doesn't stream snipe. They take clips and they talk about the clips.
Right, which is the proper way to do it. Stream sniping is a dumb fucking idea, man. It should not be a thing. But those guys are making pretty good money doing it, so who am I to fucking judge?
I don't understand it. I don't understand people throwing money at podcasts that are stream sniping. I don't get it at all. Why don't
Sure you do, John. It's called feed the monkey, watch him shit. That's how it works. That's been around since you were a little baby.
I am going to throw poo. $75.
Yeah.
I mean, the one as soon as Carl was on there, I think there was a $400 super chat.
Mm-hmm. There's a world, the universe of WATP is thick with Stuttering John lore and fans and haters and trolls and all that stuff. So it was the ultimate culmination. I'm glad that it worked out. I do have to give Carl a round of applause because he has operated and navigated this whole journey masterfully, because he comes out squeaky clean on the end. Stuttering John actually said on the show today, yeah, you know what? I like Carl. He seems like a good fucking guy. So out of all this, Carl comes out clean on the other side, clean as a whistle, and he's actually the person who single-handedly put all these wheels into motion. Maybe not on purpose, but he was walking along the path and kicked a fucking rock and goes, and fucking a year and a half, 2 years later now, it's culminated into this ginormous meeting of dorks just shitting on each other.
So the thing is that Carl comes out of this smelling like rose because he was going to pay $3,000 for Stuttering John.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot.
Kevin
But he's
Brennan
got it like that.
He gets to interview him anyhow, doesn't have to pay a dime, and gets all the content from it. I mean, talk about stepping in shit and squeezing out $100 bill.
Yeah, dude. He's a fucking wizard. So hats off to you, Carl. You are the man.
Yeah. Again, I'll go back to the same thing where the stream sniping to me is just the dumbest, laziest, bottom feeding thing that you can do in podcasts.
You're just mad because we can't do it because we don't get people giving us $100 to call you fat.
No.
I let somebody give me $100 to call me fat. Call me fat.
Yeah. I've been called fat for free for a long time, so it doesn't.
I know. Wouldn't you like to get a couple bucks for it?
Nah, it doesn't matter. No, I don't want their money. They can take their money, ball it up real tight, stick it on the end of their finger, and jam it straight up their ass. That's what they can
right.
do.
Fuck off.
I know about it, to be quite honest with you.
Yes, stream snipers.
Yeah. So, I mean, you got guys like the Onion guy, and then you got that show that threw Soft off.
Who's the Onion guy? That guy was going to get in on it too. You know, he posted it. Not Melvin, the other dipshit that the one that kicks off the show. He is in a comment today. We're gonna watch the fucking Stuttering John, blah blah blah. And I said, good luck getting viewers, dipshit, because you're 2 hours late to the party.
It's like to be honest with you, it's like a dog that has puppies, and they're all trying to suckle at a teat, and then they're only 8 teats, so they're all fighting each other to get on the teat.
Now, I'm not trying to say that my daddy Dom Dave invented stream sniping. Everybody fucking says it wrong, and it pisses me off, and now I'm doing it. Daddy Dom Dave used to do it to Who's Right Podcast. He's the first person I ever saw do it. Now, I'm sure he didn't invent it, but he's the first person I ever watch another show live and talk shit about it while he was doing it. So who'd have known? My daddy Dom Dave was ahead of his time, I guess.
Yeah. Just so you know, I banned Soft Weekly already, and some asshole called LL Cooley. He's gone. They're both gone. Enjoy.
I think he's from that part of town.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Win by 2 is great. Again, I just don't get it. If I'm going to go watch him watch a show, why don't I go watch the show?
Who's that chat from, Jake? Can you read that?
Girth Brooks.
Not bad.
Girth.
Jake
good,
is a fan of the pun too, so
I
I'll
enjoyed
have to give a little bit for that. Cheers.
I laughed internally as I read it.
Yeah. So yeah, Soft's gone. There's another. So he is the perfect example of your bottom feeding low life podcaster. Troll. He can't do anything on his own. He can't be entertaining. He's tried.
Yeah.
He's horrible. I mean, even worse than Vegeta. We had him.
Shit.
Yeah, he's worse than Vegeta.
We made Vegeta entertaining.
Damn, dude.
He makes Vegeta sound like a broadcast podcaster. I mean, that's how bad
Yeah.
Soft
The only
Weekly.
thing that Soft Weekly is better at doing than Vegeta is drinking, because I've seen it happen. It was not pretty what happened at the end, because Vegeta ended up puking on camera live on the internet and passed out and woke up an hour later. We were all in Discord going, "You guys think he's dead?" And he was just laying there, and then eventually he rolled over and we go, "Oh, he's moving. Look." And he got up and and shut his fucking Discord off. That's
Oh my God.
Soft can out drink Vegeta. That's about it.
Well, he's tiny, of course.
Yeah.
I've
Soft
seen him in
has 50
person.
years of practice ahead of it.
I've seen Vegeta in person. That motherfucker's smaller than me.
Oh, you're a
That's
dainty
saying
man,
something, dude.
Jake
I'm
News.
125. That motherfucker's smaller than me.
I got a
That's-
thigh that weighs 125.
He catches a football worse than me too, for the record.
Right in your chest plate. You get bruises every time you catch it in your numbers.
I probably would if I did.
This
it
shit.
enough.
If
If I wasn't good with my if I wasn't good with my hands, dude.
If I was
You
standing behind you, I'd see that shit poke out your back.
Yeah.
Didn't you guys have like a love-in or like a Fartmouth love-in kind of a
Yeah, we had a fart party.
fart party?
Yeah, it was a good time. No one was molested. No one threw up, oddly enough, at the fart party. Nick from Beelzebub's threw up the night before. So he preempted. I guess that's why he didn't throw up the next night.
Trying to get ahead of it.
It was a great fucking time, man. We're gonna do it again in August.
Vegeta wasn't at Fart Party. I think he's talking about you guys' gay little romp, but that was Andrew and some of the other guys. I don't think Jake News was there for that.
No, I'm talking about we're talking about Mike, right? Vegeta?
Yeah. He
Yeah,
came to
yeah.
Fart Party?
He was at fart party, yeah. He was here.
I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
He
the
was
thing
here.
about we've had Nick on the show, and
No, wrong Nick.
you sure it's the wrong Nick?
No, this is the other one that says the N-word a lot.
Yeah.
I can't get my Nick straight. There's too many Nick.
Nicker, please.
Nice.
I can't get my Nick straight.
All these Nicks moving into the neighborhood, you know.
Yeah.
Bringing down to property values.
Nick really would though, for real. He'd make the neighborhood stink a little bit.
Yeah, that's because he's got like 2 or 3 cars in his front yard with no tires on them, just sitting there. No catalytic converters. He cut it off his own shit.
Yeah, he gets the copper off all his own shit for sure, dude.
He takes his own catalytic converter off. Sounds like Nick. All right. So I'd like to start it off with a segment of Would You?
Would you?
Would You?
Oh, Smash? We talking
Yeah,
Smash?
Would you smash?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
That's a picture of Jake News.
You ready? Here we go.
Somebody come get
All right. So let's find out when you wouldn't.
She's got a pretty good face.
like a stripper. Somebody come get
Ooh.
dancing like
Oh my. Hold on. Is she wearing socks? Is that what that is?
No, she doesn't like
No.
to shave. She's a non-shaver.
Those are God socks.
Oh wow. Look at the pits.
Yeah.
She got a bush in her pits.
Yeah. So I got to know, would you?
Dude, those look exactly like my pits, bro. Like hair wise, that's
Yeah.
exactly the hair I'm rocking.
You think she's got hair on her nipples? Because she seems like a hairy gal already.
Ah,
Like,
she probably does.
she could be Italian or Muslim. Not Muslim. What's the one? Middle Eastern, Pakistani.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I'm surprised that her shorts fit. I figured they'd be poofed out a little in the front, you know?
Yeah.
I kind of feel like she has the drummer from the Roots, like in a figure 4 headlock, with her legs. Like, I think
Questlove.
Questlove, yeah.
I think that's what it looks like down there.
Oh,
To be
man.
quite honest with you. Here's the thing. I would. I think
Yeah,
she's.
of course you would, John. We all would. We just
let's
wouldn't
go-
tell anybody about it.
Let's go
Yeah.
back 25 years ago or 30 years ago. Let's go back 35 years ago when I was probably her age. That at that point, that wouldn't bother me at
I'm
all.
going to be honest, with the leg hair, got
Mhm.
zero problem. The armpit hair is where I'm going to start to have a problem. I'm still going to do it, but I'm going to be like, that's gross.
If you've ever lived with a woman in the wintertime, their legs are usually like that by November anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
Like all of a sudden they rub up against you in the middle of the night. You're like, whoa,
Yeah,
you ain't in this bed.
that's nice. I'm going to snuggle this. You're like a teddy bear, girl. Damn.
In the wintertime, that's how I knew if you're getting some. If she got in bed and all of a sudden her legs are smooth, you're like, okay, here we
Yeah.
go. It's
Yeah.
time.
Start
I'd
rubbing your
rather
dick.
I'd rather fuck a lumberjack in the winter, you know?
Okay.
I
Yeah,
think the
I would
armpits
smash.
is the problem. Yeah, you definitely would. This is
Definitely,
without
obviously.
question. I've done way worse, to be honest with you. But
Me too.
the armpits, man, are going to be tough because as I do, guys, like the hair kind of holds the stank in.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't
Yeah.
mind most stanks on a lady, but armpit stank is one that I have a much lower tolerance for.
You'd have to be in love with her to deal with it.
I can
You know
deal
what I
with
mean?
crotch, butthole, feet, breath, like all that, but armpit is definitely at the bottom of the pyramid on that one.
Really?
Dude, I've had sex. Well, actually, I had a threesome.
No, you haven't.
A devil's threesome.
Oh, me too.
So it's believable now,
Tell the
right?
old guy what's the devil's? Tell the old guy what a devil threesome is.
Devil's threesome is 2 dudes and 1 chick, right? So
We thought that was the Eiffel Tower.
Well, it's like
it's
that. It's
that
just
too.
with your bro. It's with
Yeah.
another bro instead of 2 chicks because technically
Yeah.
a threesome would be 2 gals, John.
yeah. So I had the devil's threesome with my buddy and a hippie chick who had leg hair like that, had
Mhm.
armpit hair like that, but was not nearly as cute. So
How was the bush? Or were you working on the mouth end?
oddly enough, no bush. That's the only thing she shaved.
I feel like that's kind of what that gal must have been doing too. Because if you looked at her shorts, if you look at her legs and her armpits, there's no way she would not have like a fucking just a tuft, just
Right.
a cushion of fucking puss hair pushing on those fucking shorts.
Yeah, it
I
looked
feel like
chubby-
super feminist like outlook, like to the public she's like an uber feminist, but then in the bedroom she's not.
Clean
She
as a
is
whistle.
filthy.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna call her pussy Carl Hamburger.
So who's Red Bar? Does anybody know who Red Bar is?
Oh no, keep going, John.
It's a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Am I
I'll tell you later. Just keep going.
I was just wondering who it is.
Oh, cool.
Is it good that he's watching? Is it bad that he's watching?
We're getting stream sniped, John. Keep going.
All right.
Oh shit.
You want to do the Jake's segment that I brought? You can get some shit off your chest about stream sniping.
I
Yeah.
could. All right. So this is fuck you, you piece of shit.
Jake News, do you want to
Yep.
explain the concept of fuck you piece of shit?
It's pretty simple, man. We all run into shit that really pisses us off in life. And it could be like something personal, some personal story that happened to you. The example I always use really is in the line at the gas station. Or it could be some like political thing or some societal thing. That's up to you. But it's just something that pisses you off. And that thing or a person that pisses you off is the piece of shit in question.
Do you have a fuck you piece of shit just to get Jamingo warmed up and maybe he would understand the concept?
I do. Mine is a kind of a broad one though. It's a bit it's not super personal. It's personal to me, but but it's not something that happened to me. My fuck you piece of shit is people that like Jelly Roll now.
The band or the
New-
food?
Both.
The rapper or
You
whatever.
talking about
the
like new
country
fans
guy.
of Jelly Roll?
Yeah, he used to be a rapper, right? And now he just does country ballads.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. So like I can understand and empathize with people who enjoy like shitty music, right? Like I love Limp Bizkit. I used to really be into like Korn and Nirvana and like simpleton bullshit like music. But Jelly Roll is the music you play in the car when you bang a Circle K cashier on her smoke break. It's like the old stuff was like Wigger, Bumpkin, fucking trash, but everyone treated it like that because they didn't fucking listen to it.
Yeah, it's like
He
hip
had-
hop, I think was his genre.
He had like a tiny fan base on like Pandora and YouTube, and that was fine. That's where it belonged, was in the underground. But then a few years ago, he got the benefit of like Florida Georgia Line and like Luke Bryan and all these fucking big name country artists who put hip hop drums in their fucking country songs. And all of a sudden he's selling out these giant fucking venues to all these like normie fucks. And I hate the music. That's why I can't get with it. It just sucks. Complete ass. It's
Yeah, I
the
thought you were
worst.
going to be like a Jelly Roll fan and like
Nope.
you're just mad at the newcomers who are just like, you don't even know Jelly Rolls. Like, I've been knowing Jelly Roll.
No, I fucking hate him. That's why I'm on the opposite end of what people usually make this argument are fans. I've seen it on like Twitter and different places. I'm on the opposite end of that. I fucking hate this shit. It's so stupid. Country music is awesome. I fucking love country music. There exists like beautiful shit within the genre of country. But no one with face tattoos and type 2 diabetes at the same time is ever going to be a country artist in my eyes.
At least not the spokesperson.
Yeah, fuck him, dude.
Johnny Cash tried. If he would have gotten a face tattoo, it would have been right on point though.
I think Johnny Cash could have pulled off a face tattoo.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But back then, we were like, why would we fuck up our faces? But now, you kids are like, you know what? I put ink all over my body. I look like I just come out of a mud hole now. No one can even see the tattoos because I'm covered in them. So now what am I going to do? The only thing I have left is my face. So let's fucking get it on. Let's do something around the eyebrows and, because then when people walk by, like, I see guys now with women too, face tattoos. I automatically go, oh, God damn, it looks like it hurts. And why would you do that to your face? Because there's going to come a time in 20, 30, 40 years, you're going to look like the dumbest motherfucker that you still have this ink.
They used to be called job stoppers, John. That was like, you wouldn't want face tattoos or hand tattoos or nothing visible. That's why none of mine are visible. I got 3 tattoos. You wouldn't know it if I didn't take my shirt off.
Yeah. So,
because back in my day, it was the way you did things. So you didn't look like a fucking heathen at the dentist's office while you're cleaning my teeth with flames and fucking, God damn it, barbed wire tattoos and shit going up your arm. Like it's
skull and crossbones.
Now it's normal.
And shit.
Yeah. Pharmacists got the shit. They walk up, they got all kinds of bullshit, neck tattoos.
Back in the day, the big thing was face piercings. They would put rings, this and that and everything and stretch everything out. But see, that's not too bad because at least you could take that shit out and some of it will heal. The ones that I get a kick out of is the broads and the guys. They put those fucking gauges in their ears and they get them fucking hula hoops there. And then afterwards, they're sick of them. So they take them out. Then they got to have them operated on. And so
just got them soggy onion ring earlobes hanging off their fucking head.
Looks like you could train a dog to jump through that shit.
Yeah. There's a Pekingese somewhere that could comfortably jump through your ear hole. Stupid.
It's ridiculous.
I don't like the rings in the nose, and that's guys, girls, and you have the fucking not nose rings on the outside, the one that goes in the middle, the bull ring, the septum thing. Anytime I see it,
yeah, I don't like it at all. All right, Jody, why don't you do yours?
My fuck you piece of shit is my kid right now because he's screaming in the other room, and I'm about to have to get up and go hit him with a crock. No, I actually was inspired today from WATP. I love Carl and the stuff that he does. I listen to the show every time it comes out. And today they did Tiger Belly with special guest Bert Kreischer.
Yes.
I used to be Team Bert. I met Bert, but I found Bert a long time ago before Joe Rogan on TV. I go, hey, this guy's kind of funny. Listened to him for a while. He made me laugh. He seemed like a good personality for TV. I found Tom Segura through Bert Kreischer, Joe Rogan, which led me to Joey Diaz. Like I've had a lot of cool comics and people that I enjoy because of Bert Kreischer. So I always held like a special place, but I think he's officially broken it. I think Bert Kreischer, so I was talking to somebody about it today and they called him the Me-Sheen, M-E- I don't know, like, why the fame. He is smelling his shit so hard right now, dude, that anytime I hear him talk, it's about Bert. Bert doesn't talk about anything but Bert. Tours, stories, ask him a question. He'll ask you a question. What's your top 3 favorite movies? I go, I kind of like, that's cool. I like Tom Cruise and Top Gun. That shit was fucking sick. My dad showed it to me when I was a kid. Ooh, my dad's also a lawyer.
Yeah, he asked you a question so he can continue talking.
Bert Kreischer talks at people. He's not engaging. He used to be. And I really, that's the thing. Like I've tried to be on Bert's side, but this last round, this last tour, it's getting to the point where I'm starting to respect the comedians that are coming with him a little less. Now I understand when somebody hands you $100,000 check. I don't know how much they're getting paid. I'm just assuming he's making bank and he's already a millionaire. So he's probably sharing the love. I would take $100,000 check to tell my friend that he's not being a self-centered, narcissistic, cock-sucking fucking asshole every time he opens his mouth. But they don't do that. So now I'm starting to worry about people like Shane Gillis and Big J. Okerson and people that are going on tour with him that just go, oh yeah, Bert, whatever you say, dude, cool. Because if he's as insufferable to talk to as he is on any other thing, and you can see him anywhere, you can see him on fucking Netflix, you can see him on The Cabin, you can see him on YouTube shows. Anywhere Bert Kreischer's at, he loves talking to people. But the more I'm starting to tune into his shows and things, it's not about anybody but Bert. Bert only cares about Bert.
Yeah.
I'm glad that he's making millions right now, because in about another 3 or 4 years, when his kids leave for college and his wife finalizes the divorce and takes half of his goddamn money, it's going to be great.
All right. So I agree with you. I agree with you on the Bert Kreischer thing, and also his movie bombed. So he's going to. I think what happens with every comedian, it kind of ebbs and flows. All right, I'm going to break. Go ahead, Jody. Go ahead. Go do what you got to do. I'm about to get an ass whooping.
I also agree, by the way.
Okay, so I don't know who Red Bar is, but apparently he's very, very pissed. So here's what I would like to do. I don't normally book the show. Jody books the show. But Red Bar, why don't you come on over here? Why don't you come on? We'll book you if you want. And you can tell us why you're so pissed. What did we do that got you so all pissed and busted up? We're just having fun over here, and I don't understand. And if you're just watching us, then what is so entertaining about you watching us? Can somebody put a link in the chat so I can go listen to him talk about us after we get done with this? Because I can't wait to hear what he's got to say. And listen, Red Bar, whatever your name is, put something in the chat. Tell me what you're upset about, or do whatever you're doing. I don't understand what you're doing, or if that's your thing, sniping. Here we go. Let's see what this win by 2 challenges you guys to a bacon eating contest. Stay in your fucking lane. Stay in your fucking lane. You're gonna challenge me to a bacon eating contest? Come on. Let me tell you something, win by 2. I'm gonna tell you this something right now, win by 2. Me, John Jamingo, am the Oreo eating champion. And you can try this by yourself. So this is what you have to do. You get 1 minute. Oreo cookies, a glass of milk or water, whatever. You can put one cookie in your mouth at a time, and for 1 minute, see how many cookies you can eat. The record is 10. So there you go, win by 2. Knock yourself out.
Yeah, suck on them Oreos, bitch.
Hey, Jody,
what I missed? Did he go ham?
now why don't we do this? Let's see if we can book Red Bar, that dude, whoever he is. Is it a guy?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
Mhm.
Red Bar. Let's book him.
I'm not even going to believe the chat. I'm going to keep going until I have confirmation, because I only know the name, but I know it's a good and bad thing that he would be watching. So
Right.
it's kind of his thing. So keep going. Did you say fucking snipe streamers yet?
Hang
Fuck
on,
you,
I'm
piece of
ready
shit,
to
John.
do- Hang on, I'm gonna. Are you guys? Where are you guys at with Ray DeVito?
Oh, let me.
don't
I'll
really know.
field that one.
Go ahead.
Ray DeVito is Chad Zumach if Chad never learned how to lie.
Oh my God.
They're from the same part of fucking Ohio or whatever dipshit state they're from. Ray DeVito is one of the saddest, untalented fucking people I've ever listened to in my entire life. Like, at least Chad gives me a reason to go, this fucking guy, he's retarded. Ray DeVito makes me sad to listen to.
Oh, okay. All right.
Is that enough?
Yeah. So for me,
Okay.
so here's my thing. Stream snipers. If Red Bar is watching this, or whoever's hi Soft's lawyer, whoever's watching this, talking over is why we're talking. They are, without a doubt, the lowest form of pond scum that ever turned on a fucking microphone. Win by 2, all these guys. They can't come up with some kind of funny thing to do. So all they have to do is, you know what they are? They're those sucker fishes that go around on big fish and just suck the crumbs that come off the faces of the big fish. That's what stream snipers are. That kind of shit. A stream sniper would be the guy that holds the cum rag at a porno shoot. The mop guy, the guy that comes in and wipes up all the cum. That's a stream sniper. They can't do anything. Like, they watch and then ironically they want to be that person, but they can't. So you know what they're going to do? Oh, well, he sucks. That person's, oh, look, he's horrible. Okay, well, do something better if you can. You can. So yeah, this and now what happens is you just have the first stream sniper, not bad, but then you get the stream snipers. He's getting stream sniped. So now you got like this 8th generation of stream snipes, which is like the 8th generation of somebody copying a a picture or something like that. It's all granular and it's horrible and it's not even.
No, that's true. It's like you finger painted the fucking Mona Lisa. Like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah. So if you can't just come out and talk and bullshit, be funny, don't be funny, be entertaining, whatever. If you're just going to sit there and bitch at somebody, really? That's the saddest fucking thing.
Yeah, it's the Fibonacci sequence of retards.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. And the further down you go, the worse it gets. So, all right. Speaking of like South Philly, New York kind of person, you got these New York broads. I'll move this over here so I can see what's going on.
Is that what they call them there in your part of town?
New
Broads.
York broads, yeah.
These fucking they call them broads here too, but for a different reason. They're all tipping the fucking scale a bit.
These fucking broads.
Leaning your car to the right.
So I guess cops have the road blocked up for something.
Oh, can I tell you something you might not know about Jake News?
Go ahead.
Fartmouth Podcast, although they happen to use slurs and other terrible gamer words, I guess they call them nowadays. Jake and Tyler are both bleeding heart liberals, believe that or not. Okay. Well, Tyler's a bleeding heart liberal ACAB faggot, and I think Jake News is probably on the fence.
Oh, I'm ACAB for sure.
Okay. Well, half calf. So he's probably going to get a boner. Jake, get your wiener out. You're going to love this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
This black chick's fixing to go talk to a cop. What do you think's going to happen?
Oh, no.
I want to know what the emergency is. Yeah? I want names and badge numbers. Why are you blocking off a whole road? There's a pregnant woman. What's your name and badge number?
Oh, he's reaching for his gun. He's got his gun.
So this
Stop
is
resisting.
The whole road for what? So what is this? Yeah, then move. Then move. Get off the fucking road.
Get him.
You have no right to block a whole fucking road.
Jesus.
Fucking tyrants. Fuck out of here.
That's the bravest bitch I've ever heard in my entire life.
That's nuts, dude.
Motherfuckers.
She's got balls, dude.
Can you imagine being a street cop sitting there writing a parking ticket and fucking Cardi B comes running up on you, dude?
One thing I noticed was that she had like two phones. She was recording, and then all of a sudden she's got her hand up with a little baggie in it and another phone in the other hand.
Yeah, it's the play a phone.
Yeah, she's got her whore phone and her regular woman phone.
One of them's probably got her OnlyFans account on it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I was thinking John's, but yeah, same diff pretty much, right? I just said same diff. Sorry, guys.
Oh, that's okay. You're fired. I've said way dumber shit on here. No, that's really nuts, man. Like, I wouldn't talk to a cop like that, and I am what you would call a privileged white male. I would not walk within 10 feet of a police officer. Anytime I see him, I go, "How you doing, officer? Have a nice fucking day," because I don't want no problems.
Well, the other thing is too that you, with that accent, you can't tell if she's black or white. I looked at her; she didn't look like she was a person of color.
I was just making it up.
Oh,
but she sounded like she could have been Latina at least, but maybe it was just Brooklyn accent because those bitches, anybody over there talks kind of funny, huh?
Could be like Long Island. Like Long Island, just super tan or something.
Why you blocking the whole side of the fucking road? Oh,
I think it's Brooklyn. That's the Brooklyn accent. It's just so thick of a Brooklyn accent. Here you go. We used to have a segment called "Fuck Around and Find Out."
I thought that was fixing to be the segment.
Yeah, I thought so
that bitch
too.
was fixing to get tased and ran over.
Yeah.
I am ACAB, but for the record, I fucking hate like these like First Amendment auditor people. They're all annoying as shit. Like the people who have a whole YouTube channel where they just walk up, they go and they like have their camera in a place where they know cops are gonna fuck with them.
John carries a copy of the Constitution in his pocket, I bet.
Yeah,
I have a copy here. I do.
Damn it, John.
So you have a problem with the First Amendment?
No. The First Amendment fucking kicks ass. I don't like the annoying ass like libertarian, and I'm kind of libertarian, but I don't like the fucking annoying ass libertarian dudes who just play with cops all the time and just get surprised when the cops like fuck them up.
I love the videos when they're standing there holding their driver's license against the car window and the cop just hits it with a baton and drags them out of the fucking window. That's my favorite.
That's funny. Yeah.
I laugh my fucking ass off and I go, yeah, you probably should have stopped. dipshit.
My constitution. I'm filming you. My constitutional rights. I have the right
Yeah.
to remain.
Am I under arrest or am I being detained?
Right.
Drug out of the fucking car.
Yeah.
But see, here's the problem: is now you've alienated the cops. So the cops are like, "Fuck you! Why am I even going to bother?" You know what?
Yeah, no
I'll
thanks.
call. I'll drive around the block until all the shooting stops. Then I'll just go over and pick up some shell casings. Take the chalk line and write them around the body. We'll figure.
That's
So
it.
now you have no protection. There's no protection because you can't have a gun, right? There's some like New York City. No, you can't have a gun. So now you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're
You
fucked.
call the cops and they just drive past your house and go, I don't know, bitch, duck. And they peel out and drive out.
Figure it out.
Yeah, you're like a wounded zebra in a whole herd of lions. You're just bait is all you are. So,
I'll send an ambulance.
so here's a lady. She's sitting there. She's pregnant, and a guy comes out with his gun, and so she calls her boyfriend. So the boyfriend comes out. Now
Pull
they're
the gun on a pregnant bitch?
watch it. Here we go.
That's not okay.
Houston robber fucks around and finds out. Okay, so this guy in pink attempted to rob a lady. She calls for her husband who's inside a convenience store, and he comes out and she's explaining everything
He got
to
a
him.
gun in his hand.
What this guy is doing. The robber still doesn't even want to settle down.
Okay, pause. Oh, I did not see that going that way, John.
See,
Because I saw him walking up and I go, oh, this Mexican dude is fixing to double leg takedown and just stomp his face into the concrete. But that's not what happened.
no.
God damn it.
She pulls out a
Look
piece.
at him. Look at him. Uh-oh. Wife pulls out a
Down goes Frazier.
pistol.
Oh, no, he was a decoy?
The people
Now see the green car. He's like,
Mhm.
"Fuck this! I'm out of
I'm
here."
out.
in
Yep.
charge are also people of interest in this entire situation, robbery gone bad. They're looking for them to talk to them. Look, I bet he put that gun down now. All right, so that's the guy in the green Charger.
Damn. Homeboy
Look-
just took like
He had
3 in the chest.
Look what he's got, and he ran.
Hey, John, you know what they call that?
Pew pew. What?
21 Savage would call that a Draco.
Okay.
That's a tiny AK-47. That'll put a lot of holes in you real fast.
Yeah, it's got a big magazine, so
Rack attack, 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 attack. Damn,
Yeah.
dude.
a lot of pew pew.
He's lucky he just got shot in the titty a couple times by that bitch. They can't shoot.
Yeah,
She was lucky.
She's like,
That Draco would have drawn a smiley face in his back if that dude would have pulled it out. Have a nice day, dickhead.
Yeah.
Man.
Do the whole Home Alone speech.
Hey, they say the only the only thing to stop a bad guy with a gun is a pregnant bitch with a gun and her husband who also has a gun. Turns out.
Yeah, I have it here. Don't fuck with me, mister.
Yeah, no, it's not a very good Mexican accent. You got to be like, okay, Holmes,
Yeah.
you better step up from talking to my boyfriend like that before. Oh, you pistol whip my man? Pow, 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 pow.
For a second, I thought the narrator was the pregnant chick.
Oh, it was a chick gun, so it probably said pew 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 pew.
Surprised it wasn't pink.
so how do you feel about Bud Light? What's your feelings on Bud Light?
I
My
had Bud
feelings-
Light. I literally had Bud Light 2 nights ago. It was fine.
Okay.
I got 3 in my fridge right now.
So you just as this whole boycott hasn't bothered you with
More
the,
like a girl cot, isn't it?
Oh, no.
still a
I-
boycott.
Trans men or girls or whatever.
The boy
Man, that was a great joke. I should have given it more on the first run, dude.
You're good, buddy.
Yeah, I don't really care, man. I'm just gonna drink the beer I drink. I'm
I like
not
cheap.
worried about it.
That's my favorite, Jamingo. I like. You ask me my favorite kind of beer. I like cheap and cold and open. Those
Well-
are my 3 favorite kinds.
you're gonna love Bud Light because they're just basically giving it away now. They
Yeah.
gotta give it away. Right? How much is it? Did they give you a $15 rebate?
Oh, I would love that. Are they really giving out coupons?
Yeah,
Oh, I gotta sign up. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. I'll be right back.
in a bunch of places. Yeah.
Don't go yet. Hang on. She's back.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, thems. Hello, thems.
I swear to God, this is a goof. This is just a goof.
It's got to be right.
Yeah, because
At least them got their makeup a little better this time and got a little bit better dressed. Because that's the thing is Dylan Mulvaney is not an ugly woman, but in that last video it wasn't so great.
Right.
them's got no tits. So if them was on estrogen, them would have bigger tits, wouldn't you think?
Maybe it doesn't take.
Here's the real question: do you think them's is drinking Bud Light?
Well, let's let them tell you.
Hi. One thing I will not tolerate people saying about me is that I don't like beer because I love beer and I always have.
Please pause it.
I built my platform on.
Go ahead.
That is not how a person who drinks beer
drinks
beer out of a glass. You ever see somebody who doesn't smoke hold like a cigarette in their mouth? Like maybe you light one for somebody and you're like, yeah, I smoke. Sure. It's just, she literally did what I do with a bottle of Jack Daniels when I don't want to take a full shot because I'm a pussy. I turned the bottle up and got like that much. And just said, woo, that's crazy. You got to make the bubbles come up. Chug a lug, bitch.
She's a dainty lady.
That breath was not real. That was so fake.
Yeah.
Hi. One thing I
it wasn't even a mouthful.
Not even close.
Oh,
that was a stage sip. That's what that was.
Yeah, I better dick's bigger than you think.
People saying about me is that I don't like beer because I love beer and I always have. I built my platform on being honest with you, and what I'm about to tell you might sound like old news, but
hold on.
you know that feeling when you have.
Sorry,
Dylan Mulvaney's been on the circuit for a little while. I don't know if them's been honest the whole time. Come on now.
Oh man, I just picture all the like Republican dudes watching this, like, honest, what the fuck? You're dressed up as the opposite, bitch.
Yeah, you don't even have titties and you're wearing a dress. Can I say one thing though? I'm just saying this as a heterosexual male.
Yeah.
Who's that broad from Modern Family, John? Do you know her name? We've talked about her before. The blonde-headed chick from
no,
the daughter.
What's her name?
Anyway, not Sofia Vergara, the daughter of Ed O'Neill.
Not the blonde mom.
Yeah,
the blonde mom. That one.
The blonde mom. Yeah, she's in that Adam Sandler Halloween movie. Yeah.
Yes.
She's
one of my favorite chicks on that show because she has a sexy neck. I like a good neck, like with the tight. You see the veins and the clavicles and all that shit. I will say this:
have that little Adam's apple going there. See that?
I don't see the Adam's apple. I just see a nice, pretty neck.
Hang on, let me see. Oh, my pointer's not working. My pointer's not working up there.
That's an Eve's tomato, John. It's a different thing.
No, that's a crab apple right there. That's what that is.
Is that a Jodie B original? Eve's tomato?
I don't think. I probably read it somewhere.
Oh my god, that's a good one.
Dave has a very good question. How many beers before Stuttering John fucks that?
2.5. That's just in one sitting.
You know, I think they are pretty good.
I miss penis. Yeah, good, John.
Yeah. All right. I mean, this is 4 minutes. We're not getting through this whole thing.
I watched this video and it actually made me feel kind of bad because thems get into, I'm a privileged white trans person and I'm having to deal with all this horse shit and imagine what the normal trans people are having to deal with right now. Okay, fair point. But still, I will say this. It made me think less of Bud Light. That's the thing. I never once really hated Dylan Mulvaney. And I've said that publicly. I didn't have a problem with him, them. They're cashing checks. That's fine. Not my cup of tea personally. Not a person that I would be around. Not because they're trans, because they're fucking annoying.
Okay.
I'm not really upset with her for cashing a check. I'm a little upset with Bud Light for knowingly setting some shit up like this and then not standing behind them's, because that's kind of fucked up. Like they literally fed them's to the wolves because they knew what was going to happen.
I don't think they did.
I think they did.
Corporations are like the mafia. All right. They're just there to make money. And if you don't pay up, they whack you.
You know, they lost a lot of money over this whole ordeal, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know how much money they lost, John? You know how many billions of dollars they lost or whatever? Millions?
27 billion.
They're not even the king of beers no more. They're like, they got knocked off the fucking pedestal. But you know what's funny? They lost all that fucking money, right? They also just laid off like 30,000 fucking workers or some shit. Now, do you think that they had the foresight to go, well, if we fire 30,000 people, that's probably going to be some bad publicity? You know what? I bet if we wasted a whole lot of beer and a lot of people's time, then we could justify firing 30,000 people. We'll still get our money because we're the executives, but all these other cocksuckers, they don't need jobs. And we can just write that off as a loss. What do you think about that?
That's not how that works. So what happens is they have what's called a number. All right. They have to make a certain number every year. That's their projected number.
What's your number, Jake? Like 5 or 6?
Doesn't matter. Whatever that number is, they have to make that number.
Sure.
So let's say I'm just going to use a crazy number.
It's the nut. I know you got to cover your nut.
Right. So let's say you have to make $10 billion profit that year. All right. But because of this nonsense, you made $50 billion in profit. Or what you made. So you're 25 million short. You've lost 25 million. They expected you to make 80. Yeah. You've lost
because it's projected earnings, right?
Yeah.
They say, oh, you're on the course to make this much money, so you should make this much money next time.
Right. They're all going to go. They know they're in big trouble. Now they're going to try to do, like, they've already fired the marketing director. They've already fired all those people. They're gone.
Yeah.
But the guy, there was an interview with a guy. I'll take this down because we're done with her.
Hey, Jake, what did you say is the new king of beers?
Modelo, but
you don't fucking drink Modelo, do you? You homo?
Yeah, I do.
Really?
I just wanted to say that you said you got to cover your nut, and Dylan Mulvaney definitely covers her nuts.
Yes. With a skirt.
Sorry.
Get it?
Sorry. Yeah.
So, hey, Jake, this one's for you, buddy.
Heyo.
They are the king of beers. How did that happen?
That's what I'm doing, dude.
My beer my beer transed into a Modelo. Ain't that some shit?
Jeez, I feel bad. All I have is I have Jack Daniels, but it's over there.
This is a past blue ribbon when I put it in the titty. Weird.
My biggest thing with the whole thing was, like, you had all these, like, right-wing people coming out and just saying a whole bunch of ridiculous shit that just clearly showed their bias. Like, they didn't really have a point. Like, Candace Owens shared that the video of Dylan Mulvaney, like, dancing around in Nike shit. And she was like, what woman acts like this? I was like, Dylan Mulvaney's on fucking TikTok. Every woman on TikTok acts like that.
Right.
So, like, it was just all this, like, clearly just to join in the fucking dog pile. And it was like, come on, man. Like, there's some right-wing people out there who have some awesome ideas, but this is not it. This is just fucking piling on.
You said some shit not too long ago, Jake, where you were talking about how you're not necessarily a political person, but you see the Twitter people and the big talkers, I guess, as it were.
Yeah.
It is kind of funny how, like, even the holier than thou fucking liberal dickheads are kind of turning into the bullies now, right?
Yeah.
Am I crazy?
No, it keeps going back and forth. It's like everybody wants to have the loudest fucking shrill shrieking complain voice, and they're competing over it now. It's like 5% of the country are like crazy woke people, and 5% of the country are crazy Republicans or right wing, whatever you want to call them, alt right, whatever,
fascists. That's what they say,
whatever,
Nazis or whatever the fucking thing is.
And they control the whole goddamn conversation for the other 90%, like mostly regular folks.
Well, that's because we don't stand up. We're afraid to stand up and say our piece because we don't want to get canceled. So here's the thing about the men that transition into women. All right. There's a certain amount of population. There's a certain amount of population that is what they need because of the gender dysphoria that they have. The other part of the 99.5% of the rest of them are basically live action role playing. I believe Dylan Mulvaney is live action role playing. I think that's what that is.
Yeah.
The thing
if
is,
you're gonna be a fucking lady, get a pussy. Like, don't half ass or half dick it or whatever the thing is. You can't half cock it. Like, you gotta fucking go all the way. Then you're a woman, sure. Yeah, whatever. You got titties and a vagina. You fool anybody else. You fool the doctor.
Blair White, she still has her Franks and beans, you know. Yeah. And again, I don't have a problem with that part of it.
I have a problem. They're bigger than mine, like a lot, John. That's my biggest problem with most trans gals is I'm like, oh, look at this guy with titties and a hog on him. Good Lord. Why are you waste all that?
That's how you know God has a sense of humor, dude. He gave this trans chick a giant cock, and he gave me the average of averagest cocks.
I saw a gal in a video the other day, John.
Average cocks. Women love average cocks.
Yeah, no, I saw a gal the other day. Her dick was as big as Jake News. That's how big it was.
Jesus.
God damn.
Yeah, 125 pounds of wiener on this fucking dancer gal. It's crazy.
Damn. A bucket change of meat.
Where are you going to put all that? You walk up with that thing, they're like, "What? Where are you going to put that? That ain't going in here."
In my mouth.
That depends on the chick, dude. That chick who yelled at those cops, she'll take that dick, dude.
You think
Probably.
so? But I got to be honest with you. There's only a certain amount of size queens, and besides that, once that's over, it's ridiculous. You know, the next day they're all torn up. No, it's no good. I want to get
said like a guy who doesn't have a 10-inch dick. I feel the same way, John.
Bob says if Dems was serious about transitioning, Dems would change his name. Okay.
I think in today's day and age, Dylan can pass for a woman's name somehow.
Yeah. As a person named Jodie, I'm personally offended, Bob, and I would appreciate it if you would keep your homophobic cocksucking bullshit to yourself.
Good point. Good point, Jodie.
No, it's actually not that bad because my wife can handle personal business too. They call him, they go, "Is this Jodie B?" And I go, "Tell them, yeah, it's you. Fine." They're not going to know the difference.
All right. So here's here's something else. Is this false advertising?
Ooh.
Check this out. Now, she's got herself a little paunchy thing going right there. She's got, what would they call that? Is that a gunt? It looks like a gunt.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right.
She's not like terribly fat. She's like almost pregnant belly, right?
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at them thighs, right? Look at that. Now, watch this shit.
Oh my fucking God. I've seen this. Not this video, but I've seen this thing before.
Watch this magic.
Something crazy is fixing to happen, right? So we got kind of a chubby gal here. She's got a jiggly belly and kind of a chunky muffin top.
She's got a pot belly. I mean, to be honest with you, if you walked up to her and didn't know it, you could think she was pregnant. I mean, she's got that big pot belly, right?
Yeah, she's frumpy. Frumpy, I think, would work as a word.
Yeah, like Meg from Family Guy.
Yeah. Maybe a little worse, though.
Yeah, a little bit more.
At least Meg's got Mila Kunis's voice.
That's true.
You don't know what her voice sounds like, dude. You're being a dick.
Bob, Jamingo's mini-me. Hey, you laugh. I'm thinking about finding out what these fucking things are and buying a pair. Watch this.
You're going to stuff yourself in there like a sausage?
It doesn't look like it's that bad. So here she goes. Put your shoes back on. Watch this.
Oh my fucking God.
Hold
Look at
on.
these guys.
Is Chris Angel somewhere in this fucking video? He's going to show up at the end?
Do you see the difference? Is that amazing? I thought that was unbelievable.
Damn, dude. That's like a swim cap for your fucking fupa.
Yeah.
Just stuff it all in there, huh?
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But when she takes those pants down, she pops out like a can of biscuits, though.
Bad. Yeah.
It probably makes that noise like she bump her against the kitchen counter and she's going to go poof. Butt cheeks and fucking belly are going to go everywhere.
You poke her in the belly. She goes, yeah.
She does do that regardless, dude. Look at that chick. There's no way she doesn't.
Right. You get her home. You're all drunk. You're trying to get that thing off of her. You got one foot on the bed. You're pulling on that fucking thing, trying to roll it down.
You're going to need a crowbar and maybe, like, I don't know, some other long fucking, some pair of tongs and some olive oil.
Dude, that's like the effort of starting the mower the first day of summer, dude. Holy shit.
All right.
It's a lot of pulling you got to do.
Yeah, no, but for real, where are those pants at? Because I could probably use some. They don't have a 6-pack LL Full J or whatever, you cocksucker.
Yeah, Duchess goes, brand name, please.
Yeah, I'll get that shit in skin tone and I'll just spray paint fucking abs on my underbed boob.
Bob says her kidneys are hanging out of the back.
Yeah, that other guy. Was that Rick? Was that Pellerita? He said that girdle was made by Ocean Gate. That's not bad.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
It's pretty amazing. All right. So Jody put these two stories up here, the two videos.
Oh, this is the thing, Jake. Like, I know you guys don't do video and stuff, but I was inspired by you guys do Would You Rather. That's like a big cornerstone of Fartmouth Podcast and one of my favorite reasons for listening to the show. Everybody does Would You Rather. You guys do Would You Rather Extreme. Everything's going to involve gay stuff or coming or fucking shitting or whatever. It's something gross.
Yeah.
And so this isn't as extreme, but it is kind of a fun, like, would you rather as opposed to, or excuse me, what would you do as opposed to would you rather?
Okay.
All right. So we have this lovely young lady here.
Oh, I've
okay.
seen
First of all, just from the opening scene here, would you?
Probably.
Yeah.
I think would. Yeah. She's a good looking gal. She's a little young for my taste. I prefer like décolletage or whatever that wrinkly stuff is between the titties. Like that's where I start really getting interested in older gals. This person is a little too young and crazy for my taste.
She looks like she could have on the shorts version of those pants we just saw, though.
I don't know if she has pants on. That's another question that I've had. She might have been swimming. Maybe this is an overshirt. She could have a bikini. That's not a dress. That's not a dress at all. That's a goddamn shirt.
Bob says, Jake, you're not allowed to see a video before. Pretend like you haven't seen
Sorry, I'll act surprised.
Oh, what? No way.
I yell at Bob on Boomer Bunker, and you bring up a video. Bob's like, oh, I've seen this. Like, shut the fuck up. Pretend like you haven't seen it.
Never. Podcast amnesia, you dick.
I don't care if you watched it before.
You're right. You're right, Bob. Sorry.
I got a thing here, and work with me. It's all over everything I do. All right, let's get into it. Let's see how long she
said. Obviously, I know that
about a solid 7.5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's mad.
6.5, 7, yeah.
What just happened? How come it's not doing anything? Come on.
Nope. Blow on it, John. Unplug the cord and blow on the end of it.
Let's try this.
Here it goes. Just give it a second. Just give it a second. It moved 3 seconds.
Yeah, I did that.
Oh.
I'm so upset this isn't working.
Oh, no. Technical difficulties? Technical difficulties. That's what we got going on right here.
All right, hang on. Let's go back to the other one.
Have you tried plugging it back in?
No, I'm going to try it back
Blow
in.
the cartridge.
Are there batteries in your remote, sir?
Blow on it.
Does the mower have gasoline?
Here we go. Here's a guy driving down the road, and what's that? So it's first you start slowing down. You're like, what?
Looks like a Halloween decoration in the middle of the road.
What the fuck is this?
Is this somebody doing the Thriller dance?
Lawn gnome.
What in the ever-loving shit am I looking at right now?
Oh, no.
Pause it.
Up on me. Like, hey, buddy.
Oh, hey.
You okay?
Somebody
Pause
left
it.
their extra chromosome in the
out of here.
road, dude.
Where's your mommy? Hey, buddy. Holy shit, dude. What in the fuck?
Hi, I'm
Dude.
Tucky. Want to pay?
Do you put that kid in your car?
Not a chance.
No. He's got a knife on him for sure.
It looks like baby Jason Voorhees. This is and I don't mean to make fun of little retarded kids, but this little kid is in the middle of nowhere in the woods on the road in footy pajamas. He's from around there.
I didn't realize he was Downsy.
Oh, did you not, John? You have
No, I
eyeballs.
Come on, man.
He looks like he cut his own fucking hair.
I just thought he was from the South, the deep South, like where Jodie lives.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
shit. Some deliverance type shit.
Jake is around some hillbilly shit. He's close to Kentucky. Don't you lump me
Yeah.
in with all this shit?
I'm just saying. I didn't realize he was that. Yeah.
He looks like a little Down syndrome Chucky
Now
doll.
that I know he's Downsy, I'll put him in the car. But if he wasn't Downsy, I don't think I'm putting him in the car. They'll call the cops and say, I'm going to watch him. He's right here. Come over here. You get him.
Yeah, you put him in the back seat. He's reaching over the bag with a Walmart sack and choking your ass out.
Dude, this kid's
Good
got
luck.
atom weight strength, dude. There's no way he does it.
Jitler says he's friendly.
Sure. He hasn't said a word yet, and he's staring off into fucking outer space. No, I'm good, thanks.
There's nothing wrong with this kid.
Yeah, he hasn't growled yet. Is that what that comment said?
Yeah.
You get out of the car, he's going to start humping your leg.
Starts grabbing you for your cigarette and
Probably
shit.
best to let him finish. You want to try Crazy Bitch again?
I'm going to try Crazy Karen again. See what
Come
happens.
on, we won't stop it. I won't talk and stuff. I'm sorry.
Hang on. Okay, now we're doing it.
Hey, just so you guys know, I had seen the Down syndrome video before, and I acted like I hadn't. So
You did good.
I
On a
can
scale
do
of
that.
1 to
I
10,
can do that.
it was a 7 or an 8 because the first time you fumbled.
Edward, cut all that out where he says he saw it before. Just kidding, Edward. Leave it in. All right, here we go. So here she is.
I'm not even from here.
This guy's being a fucking weirdo.
She's following me around to the trash can,
No, I haven't. I've been
recording me.
fucking around.
I'll back in,
And of course I
minding my own business.
Fucking weirdo!
Hey, what?
That's assault, bitch.
Yeah.
Now, why does she think she gets to just walk up and punch him?
Really?
Because girl punches mean nothing, Jamingo.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I know, but just the thing that she just feels
It's like a gust. It's like a gust of wind. Like I walked outside and I was just like, ooh, there's a breeze. Like that's probably how that guy feels right now.
Yeah, well, see, the boyfriend's there now. So what are you supposed to do? And again, you can't do anything like this. Like if she attacks you and you do anything to defend yourself, now you're this shit. Right?
I'm an observationalist, Jamingo, and I'm not a fighter. I'll tell you that right out of the gate. I'm not going to square up and try to fucking box you. I'm going to kick your kneecaps. I'm going to bite your ears off. Like I'm crippled and I got no time for your fucking nonsense. When that man stepped up, I noticed that A, he's kind of frumpy. B, he's wearing flip-flops.
Yeah.
That guy doesn't want any part of any kind of confrontation. He's literally just following his bitch up and down the fucking walkway.
Yeah.
Right. He didn't go home and put on his fighting shoes. He didn't lace up.
Nope,
You know,
nope.
if he was lacing up, then you think he's
Now listen, if you see a motherfucker get into a kick his fucking Crocs off and get into a fight stance, just walk away. But if you got a dude standing there in flip-flop thong sandals, yeah, he doesn't want to fight you.
No, he doesn't want any of this. So
Fucking weirdo!
So you
Okay,
think
now I have to call the police.
You can go inside.
No, I'm sitting in my fucking stoop, buddy.
Fucking kill him!
No, it's okay.
What? You're gonna what?
Fucking kill him!
Hey,
Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on.
what's going on? What is she doing?
She doesn't like you. She feels very harassed.
What is she doing? Hey, what are you doing?
What are you
You
doing?
got a freaking weapon?
What are you doing?
It's a fucking. She broke the thing.
You have a weapon?
take her home. Look at this.
Oh, look out. Coming in hot. Oh.
Close the door, ass.
Oh, that
Quit.
she called him fat now. That's uncalled for.
Jake knew she might be right up your alley, huh?
Dude, totally would. I mean,
John,
the attitude
Jake-
sucks, but
Yeah, John, I don't know if you know this. Jake is a child molester, just so you know. That's from the show.
she's absolutely of age.
You don't know that. You
Yeah,
get to see
she's
her
of
out.
age. She's of
Of age for you to bone. Was that like 14 or 15? You're good. She signed the fucking rent agreement, you dumb shit.
Yeah, dude, she's got a lease. She's good.
Look, I'm not sure what that guy was doing. I'd like to assume that he was doing something pretty creepy, like digging through her trash or stealing her panties out of the laundry mat or something. Yeah, we talked about that, John. I imagine he was doing something kind of creepy.
Like
But
he's
girls,
her weirdo gaydar is going weirdo is going off, and she, she's just about had enough of him. Like I don't know, he's been he's one of those guys that is like a lurker. You know what I mean?
You think?
And, yeah,
a
and
creep.
when-
Yeah, I know the activities, John. I know it
and
pretty
when no
well.
one's around, he's like he creeps up on her or whatever. And then he retreats. As soon as the boyfriend comes, he retreats. And the boyfriend's like, listen, dude, stay away from her. She doesn't like you. You're creepy. Stay away from her. And, he did try to stop her the second time.
Did he? Because I don't think he really put a lot of effort. He showed up in
nah.
sandals. Like I said, he wasn't ready to conflict anything. And he
Yeah.
did kind of stare at the guy like a beaten housewife. Like, bro, you can go inside. He's tired of her shit too, but I bet she fucks like a demon.
Listen,
yeah,
we do it
yeah,
her-
she does.
When that gets like that, what you do is you grab your woman, you throw her in a fireman's carrier, and you carry her the fuck home before she gets
Yeah.
you.
I'm
and
listening.
Yeah.
That's how Jake takes all of his girlfriends
Yeah.
home.
And you slap her butt at least once on the way to the door.
Is that okay? All right.
I think we should call it rape dar.
Rape dar looks okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Can
Right.
that be the-
Everybody did blame her. They called her a crazy fucking bitch. They said, "Oh, you can't just walk up and punch people like that." But I don't want to believe that she's not crazy. I think it was an overreaction, but I bet that dude was definitely doing something creepy. He seemed too passive aggressive for her freaking the fuck out. I don't know if you ever watch people get caught doing bad shit, like on Chris Hansen or whatever, when the fucking cops show up and they're just like, "Hey man, I don't want no problems." Yeah, you were doing something weird. You were taking pictures of her by the pool, or you were trying to steal her panties, like I said, out of the dryer. Like you were doing something creepy.
They were my favorite shows. Those Chris Hansen shows where the guy comes in, one guy starts taking his clothes off, and all of a
he's
sudden
naked. Yeah.
What are you doing, sir? He's like, oh, it's just, and then he goes, oh, I'm just going to leave. And he says, okay, he leaves. And then like 4 cops tackle him as soon as he comes out the door and arrest him.
Yeah, it's beautiful work.
Man, that makes me kind of roll back my A cab a little bit when the cops have to deal with naked fucking pedophiles and shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I feel bad for you a little bit.
I'd take their guns away. No, you don't even get gloves for this one. Get in there, guy. You signed up for this. Earn your paycheck.
Yep. Here's a woman. She is going through the McDonald's drive-thru. Check out this shit.
Would. Oh wait, we're still okay.
So I
I would too. But go ahead.
just went through McDonald's.
But I don't know. She's look at the kid in the back.
She got a country ass accent. You hear that? I just went through McDonald's.
Single mom, or still with the daddy of the kids? Do you think?
Oh, look, here's one he didn't see because he would know if he saw this.
Oh, okay. Single mom, yes.
So I just went through McDonald's and I ordered food for myself, my son, and my husband.
Oh, God damn it.
The window, and the lady's like, did you order 3 kids' meals and a couple other things? And I'm like, no, I ordered 1 kid's meal and like 3 sandwiches. So anyway, she's like, uh-oh. And
Jesus, wrap it up, lady.
Talking and runs.
Isn't this how Southern women talk?
It's how Southern people talk. Like now that I'm hearing it with my own ears, it is a little annoying. I'm sorry.
It's so bad.
And the other way I was there at McDonald's.
Probably made the car in front of me pay for my order. So she opens the window up and she's.
This is like this is the equivalent of a Boomer Bob telling a story. So
Dude,
get to the point.
Like,
this could be a stall punishment, dude. Listen to this bitch talk.
Fucking Boomer Brenda over here.
I ordered my food. And she's like, yeah, but the car in front of you paid for yours, so you're paying for theirs. And I'm like, no, I didn't order that food, nor am I getting that food. So I'll pay for the food that I ordered. So she had to get the manager to come and fix the order so I could pay for my food.
Yeah. I don't think there's an I in manager.
Is manager 4 syllables? I didn't know. Manager.
The kid's fucking awesome. The kid's fucking cheesing in the background and just enjoying his McDonald's.
Mommy's got her TikTok out again.
I got fries and I got McNuggies.
Have you ever gotten into one of those things, John, Jake? You ever been in a pay it forward deal on the drive-through window?
No.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I've done it one time. It's uneventful. That's why I'll tell mine first because I was surprised I didn't even know it was a thing. I pulled up at Hardee's, ordered a fucking burrito. It was like $5. And when I got to the window, there was nobody else behind me. And the bitch at the window goes, hey, that people car in front of you paid for your food. And I go, what? And they're like, yeah. They do the thing where you pay for the person behind you. There's nobody else behind you. Today's your lucky day. Here's your fucking breakfast burrito. And I go, cool. And I drove the fuck off. I've never encountered it any other time in my life. And I've been eating fast food healthily. It's an odd word to use. But like enough that over the years I would have at least seen it again. And it's only happened one fucking time. Heartedly?
Yeah. That works for the story too.
I guess so.
So I did the same thing. I pull up. I think my order was like $12. And they're like, the person in front of you paid. And I'm like, okay.
Really?
Yeah. And I said, well, how
you
much?
have to use 2 cards?
$12. Dude, it's $12. What's $12? So they say the person in front of you paid. I said, okay, how much is the person behind me? $27.
Oh.
Now, I can't just say, fuck that, I'm not paying for it. So, because that would insult my manhood, right? Okay, I'll pay for dickhead.
Oh, you bitch. Yeah. You got fucking peer pressured.
Yeah, capitalism.
You got peer pressure. I bet you still tip at fucking registers too, don't you, you bitch? You better stop taking this shit from these kids.
So Bob was at the Come and Go the other day. He doesn't normally go to that Come and Go. He was on the wrong side of the tracks, and it's a neighborhood that he's not normally in. And he'll tell the story for 5 minutes before you find out that he was there to get cigarettes.
And it was early because it's kind of like 8. And like, that's not too early, but not too late. You can still get breakfast at McDonald's, but the weather's not bad. It's a little hot. Anyway, I pulled up at the gas pump. Yeah.
Does he tell the story like that lady?
Yeah, he does. I think it's a Southern thing.
Yeah,
Not a little
Alabama. He's an Alabama jammer.
All right, where's my sound effects?
Boing.
Hang on, where is it?
You do a frog or something, Jay? You got a sound effect?
Shit, no, it's not up. Power went out.
Oh, look, this is me. I'm a cop car.
Racism! All right,
Oh, there it is.
here we go.
Oh, I hope this is what I think it is.
Is it? Let's find out.
Maybe.
Sorry, got to move it up a little bit.
That's okay, buddy.
There we go.
Oh, it's too bad that Tyler wasn't here. Tyler would have had a lot of fun with this segment.
Okay.
You want to read that headline, Jay?
It says 10 ways you say the N-word without saying the N-word.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say nigga.
Nope. He did not.
No, we say insular here, Delvin. That's not the word we say.
That's not the word. All right, buckle in.
10 ways you say the N-word without saying the N-word. If you use any of these terms or phrases in reference to Black people, you are just as racist as the person that actually uses the N-word. Here are the words: thug, ghetto, well-spoken, lazy, racist.
Go ahead.
Elvis Presley wrote a song many, many years ago about the ghetto on a cold and gray Chicago. Yeah. Go ahead. In the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
Now Elvis is racist, I guess.
And his mama died. So here we have somebody that has nothing to do, and now they're going to try to make white people feel bad for using language.
She's clearly not selling fucking paintings, John. She's got a whole bunch of them on the wall, and nobody's bought one.
Yeah. First of all, here's the big question. Jake, would you?
Yeah.
Jody?
I know plenty of other different ways to say the N-word without saying the N-word. There's coon, jungle bunny, moon cricket, porch monkey,
spook,
spade, jigaboo. That one's funny.
Spear trucker.
Yeah. I can think of way more than 10, lady. What are you talking about? Ghetto doesn't count.
There's tons, yeah.
I like Ratchet. That's one of my favorites.
Angry, dangerous. Or you say that we're playing the victim or we are a diversity hire. What you actually mean to say.
Sometimes you are.
Just stop.
Sometimes I are.
That was a thing. The diversity hire, that was a legal thing until recently, right?
Well, today.
Yeah, till today. Literally today.
Weird. Who knew?
Kamala Harris got in there right on the buzzer, dude.
She's the last one.
Yeah, Joe Biden can't go, hey, I'm going to go take this expo. I'm going to Black woman. It's going to be because of diversity. What? I can't? Fucking. I'm still going to do diversity hiring for the war in Iraq.
I like that Kamala Harris. She seems like a nice gal. I've heard she's been slumping around all the offices there.
Got that white people hair. But she's the purpose of color.
She's a half Indian, I hear, but she doesn't.
I don't know if
like
it's a gas station or casino or.
Is she dyed or feather? I don't know, but I love her. Even she likes to stroke the hair on my legs for one. Sam.
I wonder how many times Jill has had to like tell him not to say certain shit.
I'm waiting for it.
You know,
I think she should do it more often.
Listen, he is a racist. When he was in the Senate, like in the 70s and shit, he was a racist.
Oh, dude, it was bad. Yeah.
And you know when the racists get older, it all starts just coming out. They don't care. I'm just waiting for it. It's going to happen, and that's when it's going to be over. But anyway,
I'm surprised he hasn't said that shit about the mailman. He's like, I see that black guy coming around the front.
Yeah.
I'm just worried he's going to steal the fucking plants off the porch or something. You know, you can't trust the mailman.
This is actually relevant to the fucking video. I'm still fucking aghast that Biden became president the year of the whole like George Floyd thing, right? When he wrote the crime bill. And then fucking Kamala Harris is vice president when she's a cop. She was the biggest cop in California. Anyway. Had to say that.
John's language now. I don't even have to say that. I don't even have to be here.
Now, hang on. Now, see, we're being very disrespectful because as white people, we're supposed to sit here and listen. We have to listen.
Right.
I'm sorry, Tanisha.
Using words or phrases, you are calling us the N-word. If you say these ignorant racist terms or phrases around your children, you're also teaching your children to be racist just like you. So I have good news and bad news for you. Here's the bad.
Hold on there, sister. First of all, don't tell me what I'm teaching.
It's sister, John. No hard R's on this show. Come on now.
I'll hard art it. Listen, sister, I'm just going to tell you something right now. You're not going to take and talk to me like I'm some kind of jerk off here. All right. I know what a racist is. I grew up when there were real actual racists. This shit you call racism right now, it ain't nothing. Back in the day, we called these things jokes. All right. They were jokes and everybody laughed. But now all of a sudden, you're all uppity and shit. And now we've got to look. I got to hear something from you sitting there telling us bad news. I'm racist because I said this and that and ghetto or whatever. And you know something? There's white ghettos too.
Yeah.
You don't have the corner. You didn't corner the market on ghetto.
It's called Indiana. You heard of it?
Yeah. I'm there right now.
I know. That's why I said it.
It's called there are white thugs. I see them every day, dude.
Sure. Yes. You don't have the corner. You didn't corner the market on crime and all this other. And I'm not saying you're not for 25% of the population. I'm not saying you're not doing a bad job because you are doing a good job at it.
You know what's funny? It's like right in the beginning, what she started with, I was kind of on her side. Like you don't refer to just some black dude as thuggish or whatever. You know what I mean? Like there are some words that is kind of you skirting around it. I don't like the word ninja. I think white people say that a lot when they want to say the N-word, but they don't want to say it. So they say all these ninjas over here or whatever the fuck. Like I get what you're trying to say, bro. You're just speaking code.
Right.
Towards the end, it was like aggressive or loud. Like there were other words that you say. It's like black people are aggressive and loud. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I love going to black movie theaters and I love barbecues and shit like that. God damn it, Bert Kreischer. Bert Kreischer said black people don't have inside voices. And that's probably one of the funniest things I've ever heard and one of the most true fucking statements ever. I know plenty of black people. I love every single one of them. Them motherfuckers don't know how to use inside voices.
Mm-hmm.
I don't either most of the time, but I get it. Like in a library, you're supposed to talk a little bit lower so everybody can't hear what the fuck you're saying.
I'll speak what I want to speak and how loud I want to speak.
Oh, shit. Don't get ghetto with me, Jamingo.
So Bob says, do racist jokes for punchline only. I'll go first.
Speak, chink.
Stop talking over me, Jody. Damn it.
I'm sorry.
I said I'll go first. All right, what was yours?
Do yours clean for Edward because I want to hear it.
All right, so I'll do my punchline. So, you know how to light a gas stove?
Depends on how thin you slice them.
Oh!
Antique farm equipment.
That's a pretty good one. I know that joke. It's not good.
It's so bad, dude.
Oh,
it's the only one I could think of.
I got to tell you, we got some real racist people in the chat over here.
Yeah.
So,
put Velcro on the ceiling, right? Am I right, guys? Hurt them off. They're not that funny.
To the wall.
Because they had their hands on the wall when God spray painted them brown.
Oh, nice.
Jesus.
Oops, I burnt one.
I hope they all don't turn out like this.
Oops, I burned one might be the title, John. You can write that down. Bless her heart. I get that she's mad. I don't say shit like that to people.
I don't know.
It's just funny to me that she's taking the microaggression angle. I would just be like, yeah, don't call people ninjas and brothers and shit like that, or Canadians or whatever fucking weird code talk that white people like to use. That's fair.
I literally like Black Power music. Like Kendrick Lamar fucking kicks ass.
Yeah.
I'm like as down as I can be as who I am. What?
Childish Gambino fucking kicks ass.
I want to get to the end of this because there's a reason I want to play this whole thing. So I only got about a minute left. Hold on.
Bad news. You're not as non-racist as you thought you were, and you're certainly not anti-racist. Here's the good news. You can unlearn all the racist crap you've been taught and reject white supremacist ideologies that you've believed for your entire life. Now, if you're ready to do that and start becoming a part of the solution instead of a part of the problem, go to that link on my profile, sign up for my webinar replay, or do my 5-day challenge. It's time to do better.
Oh
I'm not going to buy the OnlyFans, bro.
Wow, dude, I respect the hustle. I started out disliking her, and now I fucking love her. I respect that hustle, dude.
She's an entrepreneur Negro.
God, can't that be the title? All right.
Not gonna like it. I'm pretty sure Edward's gonna have to bleep everything we said, and YouTube's gonna kick us off finally. But that's okay. Fuck YouTube.
Man, I just want to see how long it takes. All right, here we have another one. She's at graduation, and apparently there's going to be a little tussle go down. I'm sure you saw this. We've all seen it. But
No, I didn't watch it. I scrolled past it every time.
here we go.
They're fighting. Was she trying to rob her?
Let me get my moment. So I want to say my name is Khadijata Diallo, and I'm graduating today. I don't like how you snatched the mic out of my hand. So today is going to be all about me.
Oh, drops the mic. Congratulations!
Is her mom Monique? What the fuck?
That was pretty good, right?
I have no idea. Now, everybody got upset because you know what? That's kind of, you're in a public place. This is it's a ceremony. You took and made it all about you. You caused a big giant commotion, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Nope. Hang on one second. Here we go. She's going to explain it to you.
Oh. Got some explaining to do.
Where the fuck did it go?
It's around there somewhere.
Hang on.
I thought it was a high school graduation at first, and I was like, yeah, she's going to feel real stupid when she realizes that your diploma's not in that fucking little placard they hand you on the stage.
Here we go.
All right.
It's my story time. Basically, what happened was I was walking on, and we had to announce our names and say our name before we get on the stage. So I was saying my name, and she literally, my name is long. My name, obviously, I have like 3 syllables in my name. I'm not going to say exactly my name right now, but okay.
Oh,
So
you guys
you
want to
get-
guess? Pause.
So I didn't even.
Okay, so there's 3 syllables in her name. Any of you guys got a guess for one of them?
Nope. How about you?
I'm gonna bet there's a Mela in there somewhere.
I'm thinking it ends with an I.
I think A.
There's
Can I
gotta
buy
be
a
near the
vowel?
end.
Yeah, there's a vowel at the end, no doubt.
There's an apostrophe probably and like a $sign.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. The apostrophe is its own, like, it's not above anything. It's its own thing.
Yeah, it's at the end of the beginning. I'm trying to figure that out now. But
Bob says she majored in me first. But she's
finished getting to say my name. And then the people that went before me and everything, they all got to say their name, their major, and even extras. And me and another girl noticed that she was pulling the mic down super fast for some Black people. I don't want to be that person. But
I don't want to be that person.
You are, though.
yeah, you do. I think you do want to be that person because you were.
You made a video about it. Yeah.
Yeah, you made a stink. Now you're making what would they call this afterwards? What kind of video would this be? Would this be what do you kids call it today?
I don't know.
A reaction video? Or a clapback?
Explanation video. I don't know.
Yeah, no, the clapback, bro.
Yeah, here we go.
I think this is
but she was in the original video. She clapped in the original video.
Right.
I think that, well, they probably got, I had my personal opinions. I said, what a bitch. You're making it all about you, blah, blah, whoop-de-whoop. Because that's what a lot of the sentiment was. Like, oh, here goes another one storming off into the fucking crowd. Got to be about you. I will say this. It's college, right? So it does make it a little bit different.
Yeah.
I kind of paid for the degree. And if one of the things I get is to say my name and my fucking major and whatever, that's on y'all. You told me I get to do that. So yeah, I'm on her side for that reason. I bet you she's somewhere towards the middle of the alphabet, and by the time everybody else got done talking, that old white lady was just like, we got to wrap this shit up, dude. We've been out here for an hour and 25 minutes. We haven't even got through the H's yet. And here comes Harmonicwana, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, here comes another one. How am I supposed to say this? How does this? You got to almost put it in your. How do you say your name? And then they say it. You're like, you just take the microphone and you go, you do it.
Yeah. There's only so many Drake lyrics you can recite in a minute,
Yeah. Did you say Daquan?
Daquan? I don't know. All right. I think we're going to end it with this story here.
Ooh.
This is in Birmingham, Alabama, I think it is. A burglar who had sex with a corpse after breaking into a funeral parlor has been jailed for 6 years. 6 years? It seems like it should be more than that. Yeah.
Only 6? Well, I think it should be less. It's a dead
I think
body.
it should be
Who gives a
less,
shit?
man. Yeah, they were dead.
Well, oh, so you don't think it's a crime?
I don't think it should be illegal at all.
I'm not
looking a corpse.
I mean, who are you hurting?
You know what? He might have to repay the guy for the lock. I don't want anybody to break into a building. Get a new lock? 40, 50 bucks installation, 100.
So you're sitting there and you're dead, and all of a sudden someone breaks in and starts defiling your body. It's almost like that Sam Kinison thing. It's like, oh, thank God, the sweet release of death. Wait a minute.
I think
what's
they
going
should.
on?
Yeah. Homosexual necrophiliac. Look it up, kids. Sam Kinison.
Dude,
Yeah.
I have a skinny frame. Just flip me over and pretend I'm a fucking thin girl, dude.
Yeah, you know something, Jake? You are so thin, you're not even worth it. It's like you're too bony.
Oh,
You
yeah.
look like a Holocaust survivor, dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you might break me right in the first thrust, and then the rest is like just nothing. It's just fucking floppy baloney.
Yeah, Kasim Karam, 23, had sex with a woman's body. Thank God. God forbid it was male. Lifting the lid of the coffin at the Central England Cooperative Undertakers in, I guess this is Birmingham. Oh, this is in England. I'm sorry. It's
Oh,
not
the
in-
Undertaker was there. Bong. Bong.
9 coffins during the drug-induced psychosis. Jesus Christ, imagine this. You're so fucked up. You're like, man, I need some pussy. So you break into this fucking place and you're opening up the coffins. Nope.
No.
Yeah, yeah, obviously. Yeah.
That's a kid. That's a
Oh.
man.
Right.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, that guy died of natural causes. Fuck.
Yeah, it's like rapey locks, looking for someone that's just right.
You're looking
Rapey
for
locks
somebody
isn't
that
bad.
you're looking for somebody that died, a woman, I guess if you're straight, that died of something very tragic. Like
know what
she
this
didn't
is?
she never had a deathbed, you know?
It's like looking through YouPorn. Like you're scrolling through the fucking videos trying to find the right one, and sometimes you circle back. Like I hope that's what happened. He went through 9 different rooms and was just like, now I'm gonna go back to room number 4 now because all the rest of these kind of suck.
I guess I'll go with the 50-year-old lady. Fuck.
Yeah.
After disturbing multiple coffins, he desecrated bodies of 2 women. He was arrested at the scene by police. Court heard that he was sectioned for 2 weeks after being interviewed by the police as he was showing signs of drug-induced psychosis. See, I don't know.
Yeah, I think after I get done raping a corpse, I'm gonna take some LSD and blame it on that too.
For fucking 2 weeks? How are you in a drug-induced psychosis for 2 weeks if you're at a place and you can't do any more drugs?
I don't know.
You know?
Yeah, the whole thing just. But again, what drugs do you like? What drugs? I mean, even heroin. You're not sitting there, take some heroin, and it's
Meth?
gonna be that like bath salts or.
Yeah, I think you want to fuck on meth. I've never done meth, but I assume you would.
I've heard that before.
Yeah. So anyhow, there you go.
I fuck on weed. That's a thing.
Yeah, but I don't ever get so horny that I would fuck a dead body. Probably.
Right.
No.
You can't say it gave you consent. That's
I
the
can't say that I wouldn't. At the end of the day, like if given the opportunity, I'd like to say no, but I also fucked like a fleshlight out of somebody's, like a friend of mine's drawer in the bathroom. Like I would probably give it a shot if I knew nobody would find out.
Wait a minute. What? You found a fleshlight in somebody else's house?
That's an old story, John. We don't bring up old shit on here. But anyway,
It's new to me. It's new to me.
yeah.
If it can't give consent, then what is
Yeah,
like
but
if
it's
it's an
dead.
inanimate object?
Yeah,
Because
it's just-
a person's body is an inanimate object at that point.
Bingo. The couch defense. What if I fuck my couch? Is that against the law?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't
Fucking
have
your
the
couch-
ability to have
Hang
consent.
on. Fucking your couch, not an offense. Fucking someone else's couch, an offense.
God damn it.
I don't know. What if I fuck a couch on the curb? What difference does it make? I did break into your house and fuck your couch, though. I see what you're saying, though, in this case.
Yeah, see, it's like, hey,
Damn
came on my couch.
Because you pay for the grave. So even if you dug up the grave, you paid for that grave, it's basically the same thing. They broke into your house, basically.
The only real crime is that he broke in.
I see that.
Right? I'll give you that. Yeah. He should get less than 6 years. He could get like 2 years for breaking and entering.
Yeah.
Entering a corpse. Oh.
So you're there, you're working. And then you're like, it's been a while.
Yep.
And then they
That's why I never filled out a fucking application to a morgue, John. You want to know the honest truth?
Yeah, I'm just saying. And they come in and they find you that deep in a corpse.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay? No, it's not okay. It's fucking off on the job is what it is. No, just kidding.
Depends on how hot she is. If she's really hot, it's a less sentence. But if it's like some old grandma, then I get the death penalty, right?
Yeah. Oh, the hotter the woman, the less the crime.
Correct.
Because
you
can't blame them.
Yeah, I get it,
she's
bro.
so hot. Yeah.
A smoking hot woman that died of like cancer, but she's still hot.
Ooh, would she still be hot though?
I'll take a car accident if she got cut in half. Like I'll be like, yo, this bottom half is still fine.
That's why I said that. She had to die of something tragic because then she'd still be hot. At least parts of her.
Duchess hates this news story. Yeah. All right. All right, folks. I think that's it. Jake, you want to give us some plugs?
Just Fartmouth Podcast, man.
I appreciate you coming on. It was a lot of fun. Love to have you back.
Yeah,
and
hell yeah.
I want to find out if that red dude wants to come on. Red band.
We'll talk about that later.
Red
John.
bar.
Jake Goose, I'm so glad you got to come. I'm sorry that Tyler didn't
Hell
get
yeah.
to make it, but I
No,
understand
it's all
he's
good.
pussy whipped like a motherfucker, and it happens.
He is nestled in her ass, admittedly. He has said it on recordings.
My buddy's grandpa said, pussy will drag a man further than a chain will. I'm going to get that shit tattooed on my back. It's the truth.
I'm telling you right now that I forget what I was going to say. Fuck it. I forget what I was going to say. Oh, I remember I was going to say she's probably nestled in his ass right now from what I remember.
Oh, shit. Jamingo, he pulled out the old jokes.
There we go.
So did that anymore.
All right, everybody.
He's got a finger in there.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with us. We are here every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time with a new guest. If you want to come watch us, we're on YouTube, Twitch, and Rumble, unless we get thrown off.
For now.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to Discord. All right, everybody. We'll talk to you later.
Bye, guys.